Hello and welcome, I'm Thomas Porteous and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories this hour. CBC projects that Mark Carney's Liberal Party wins the Canadian election and is set to form the next government, though it remains unclear if he will secure a majority. The result marks a stunning turnaround for the Liberals, with Carney capitalising on anger at US President Donald Trump's trade policies. India and Pakistan exchange fire for the fifth straight day along the Kashmir border, following the deadly Pahalgam attacks. Pakistan's defence minister says an Indian military incursion is imminent, as both sides remain on high alert. Power is restored to most of Spain after a major outage hits part of Spain and Portugal, causing traffic and telecoms disruption. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez says the cause is still unknown and urges people to avoid speculation. Russian President Vladimir Putin announces a 3-day ceasefire for the May holiday, but Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky calls it manipulation and demands full Russian withdrawal. France plans to increase pressure on Moscow as South Korea condemns North Korean troops in Ukraine. Israel boycotts a UN hearing on aid as border fighting intensifies and Gaza's humanitarian crisis worsens. Egypt pushes for talks while hostages' families urge global action. Shin Bet chief Ronan Bar announces he will step down on June the 15th, saying he wants to allow a professional handover after 35 years of service. His resignation comes just 6 weeks after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tried to remove him. At least 26 die after 2 vehicles strike an IED in northeast Nigeria's Borno state, the centre of the country's Islamist insurgency. The safety group confirms the incident in a memo. The death toll from Saturday's explosion at Iran's Bandar Abbas container port rises to at least 70, with over 1,200 people injured, as firefighters contain blazes and toxic emissions 2 days later, state media says.